I mean, you know this. I've known you go through many different concepts and ideas,
What was
and
I like at the beginning?
you were really, well, you were you were really pretentious,
Yes.
but interestingly so. And we've talked about you, I think even recently, because do you remember that smoking bit that you did?
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
it was
I
the greatest 9 minutes. The IBM Magic Convention in Eastbourne of 2001. No, 2000-ish, 3, 4. I don't remember.
Whatever it
Has
was,
ever seen.
it was
Certainly one
the
of the more
most
memorable
interesting
bits.
bit. It was the most interesting bit, and you were doing all sorts of little things, kind of avant-garde, um, different things, and I really liked it. I mean, even though I don't think that particular piece worked on that day. I'm
Definitely
pretty
did not.
sure Piff didn't gel the very first time you took him out, did he?
Uh, Piff, no, but it showed more promise than anything I'd done because the stuff that you're talking about, I did this magic-based theatre company thing before I evolved into the Magic Dragon you saw before you, and it was called Stand Not Amazed, and it decided to return the art to the artifice of magic, and it failed on many levels. And one of the reasons it failed was not because of the other people, because they were all amazing, but because when I performed, I was looking like, oh, I don't think that's exactly what I meant to do. Whereas Piff, whenever I've done anything as Piff, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And so that I could never gel what was in my head with what was on stage with that theater stuff. Whereas Piff, I can go, oh, I'd love to make a child cry for no reason whatsoever, unjustifiably. And then, I go on stage that night and I achieve my goals. And that's what happens if you dig deep. You can also make an 8-year-old miserable for the rest of their life. So,
How did you feel when the Russian guy just ripped off the suit? I mean, that's about all he got really was the suit.
yeah.
And
Hey,
on
Alex,
that
can you find
execution.
that VT? It should be, yeah, you'll find it somewhere. There was a Russian performer, circus, I don't know, maybe as a magician. I can't
Hmm.
remember. But anyway, he went on a show which was like the Russian version of Penn and Teller, and he did Piff the Magic Dragon in Russian, move for move, moment by moment. It was like when Gus Van Sant remade Psycho, but in color for no reason. It was
Oh,
exactly the same as that. And the only change that he made was instead of a dog, he had a guinea pig because, and to quote, he said, Chihuahuas are so yesterday. Wow. His name was Andre, and he was called out. He finished his performance, and then one of the judges, Kate Medvedev, how do you say her name?
Medvedev.
That name, called him out on it and was like, oh, this is somebody else's act, which is exactly what you were saying about the danger of doing other people's material now, is
Hmm.
that you might go on stage and do it and be called out on a national television show. Now, how I felt was nothing but joy because I love seeing a Russian Piff. And he kind of looked like me. Did you not think he looked like me?
A little bit, a
He
little
looked
bit.
like a tall, thinner, more handsome version. We can actually take a look now. Let's roll the VT, Alex, and see a taller, handsome, more good-looking version of Russian Piff. This is me, Russian Piff.
This is Mr. Piffles.
It's Piff.
Моя свинка, мистер Пиф.
There
$600.
he is, with a little
Hang on.
guinea pig.
I think I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, little sneeze. Look at that. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's all you had on your Dropbox.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. We had a little bit of it. Yeah, Russian Piff. I loved him. Now, you see, privately, I loved him. But publicly, I made a video doing a side-by-side comparison and sent it all over the world to all of my friends. And I got a ton of people. I got more famous from him doing that than if he hadn't have done it. So for me, it worked out well.
I'm glad to hear that at least. But yeah,
It's very difficult to steal this, to take money out of my mouth as Piff the Magic Dragon, you know? There are lots of
It's
performers out
amazing
there that when you
Stephen's
steal,
right.
you're literally taking the food from the table. Not so with me. If anything, you're giving me more food. So now, if you want to see those performances of me before I was Piff the Magic Dragon, performing wonderful, artistic-based magic, then bad luck, because I burnt and erased them from the internet. They are gone, never to come back. So that's just the way it is. What are you doing while the coronavirus has got everyone on lockdown?
I'm writing. I'm working on a couple of TV projects, so we're still having our meetings on various non-hackable platforms, and writing. I'm writing a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to keep myself busy with all the projects that I was supposed to be doing anyway. So
What's a non-hackable platform?
Skype isn't too bad, and Google Hangouts is okay. Zoom is very suspect, but you know, everything changes all the time. If you have reasonably good software on your device, then you should be able to hopefully fend off the general.
Because I've got a lot of problems with Russia after that last moment, and I'm just concerned that now Russia is hacking me to get into my Piff the Magic Dragon live stream, and Andre is in his parents' garage setting up his very own version of PiffTV, and he's gonna scoop my sweet Paul Wilson interview from me. Don't, Andre, just find your own voice, okay? You didn't work out the whole. It worked out well for me. You put more food on my table, but didn't work out so well. He actually got in touch with me on Instagram about 6 months ago. Now that Russian dragon thing was about at least like 7 years ago. It was a long time ago, 8 years ago. 6 months ago, we got in touch because he wanted to accuse me of stealing his act. That's what he said. He said, you took it from me.
Brilliant. You know, it is possible that two people have exactly the same idea at exactly the same time. That can happen.
And maybe this is the ultimate proof of that exact scenario that people have claimed over the years. People have always been like, no, I just thought of it independently. Well, Andre, thank you for being. Isn't there a thing about a million monkeys in a room all typing Shakespeare?
And eventually one of them will type the opening monologue for Piff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, who would have thought that monkey would be Andre?